this design is the main design that's in set 9, and from that I've taken some of the designs out of the set. I've taken the small one like this, that's the topper with no background. I've done the mirror version, I'll show you in a sec. I've done some different backing papers, printed them out in the same set, and I've also done this, which is a mirror image. So that's the main design, that is the mirror image. There is a difference, trust me. And then I've cut both of those out ready to use in the demonstration, as you can see. So I'm going to start off this time, because there's lots of yellow in that, gone against being a little bit Christmassy, just something a bit different. I had a scrap of backing paper left over, but it wasn't quite big enough. I thought, oh well, what the heck, you don't have to have, there's no law saying you have to have it to fill the whole thing. So I'm just using this up, and because the design was running that way, I'm using this as a landscape card. Well, that wasn't the main reason, but it was one of the reasons. So that's sticking down there. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my yellow card, fold that over, stick that down, and then that's going to be the insert, but it's, if you can imagine, the card's going to be like that. Open it up, and I don't think that looks too bad. So there's the front of my card. And what I'm going to do now, I've taken a piece of the background paper, cut it to length, and then just backed it onto a little bit of silver card, which I'm going to stick on the front of the card here. Like so. And I've done it a little bit narrower here than here, just makes it a bit different. So there's the front of my card now, and that's what I've done. I thought, oh, it's missing something a bit vertical, so that's going to go on there, and then the Bauble's going to go here. That was in my head. I don't know if it's going to work, but it might do. And what I've done here is take a scrap of red card, a little bit of the background paper, and just cut a strip of ribbon here and stuck it down. As it's a scrap end, I don't mind. So I'm going to stick it down here. So if I just allow the glue to go there, because I don't want the glue, because this is going to overlap, and I'm going to just trim off. So at the top there, I know it's right, so that can go down on here. Get it exactly where you want it, and line that up, jiggle it about a bit. That's going to go down there. Now I've got something, I've just had an idea while we've done that. I'm going to trim that off the end, like so. So there's the card, like that. But just as I was doing that, I thought that'd make a nice little gift tag or something. So if I just trim that bit off there, like that. That's another little feature, isn't it? So I could maybe stick that like that on an angle, or somewhere here down there like that. You could put Happy Christmas on it, or just put a little hole in it, have it as a swinging tag. Anyway, all your bits and pieces you can use. So there's my card up to now. Now I've cut out the mirror image and the main image of this one. I'm actually going to put it up here like this, so it's overlapping. But you could do it down here like that. You could put, when you cut it out, left more of a white border so it stands out more. You could put it in the middle of that. That looks quite nice as well, doesn't it? But I want to do it here because I want it to pop out at the top. So I think I'm going to put it about there. So I know when I put my glue on the back, I don't need to go any higher than that band there. So if I turn that over, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, I'm going to stick that on the front, like so. line that up. I think that's about right. Move it a little bit, press it down. So there's the card. I could leave it like that if I wanted to, but I'm going to turn it over and stick this on the back as the mirror image. On this one you can put glue all over it, like so. Line that up with there, and that sticks down. So you've got a nice looking card at the back as well. So there's my card. That's going to open like that. You can decorate with flat black jewels if you wish. And then you can also, don't forget, chaotic crafting, I think, as I go along. You can also refer to demonstration 1 where you could make these pop-up baubles, and you could stick that down there. So not only you've got a nice card without that, it adds a little bit more if you want to do the 3D pop-up bauble as well. When you put that into a envelope, that just goes flat, and you put it in, and when they open it up it pops.